We're going to do program 1063 here and cover that third week in April for you. And know that it's starting with a very important thing here. The sun is on Uranus. Yeah, see the sun? Going from 25 Aries to 5 Taurus, right through here. And there's Uranus at 25 Aries. You're on it. Thing is, it opposes Jupiter. What about all the rich people? What about the lawyers? You know, and all that stuff. Now over here is Pluto. He's squaring the lawyers. He doesn't like them much, but he's squaring Uranus too. You know, this guy tends to be a lawmaker. You know, the law comes first, and let them kill them all. Let God sort them out. Sometimes is Pluto's way. He also has to do with discovery. Now Saturn is trying to help Uranus here. It's trining Uranus, and it's sextiling Jupiter widely. So there's a little help for poor Uranus. But by and large, his time will come. Don't worry. What else was I going to tell you about Uranus? Oh, while you're in the consciousness, organize. Okay, we're going to run through the next 10 days for you, day by day. Just going to run the moon around the edge of this planetary pattern and give you a little heads up so that you can adjust your attitude. And know that Monday night, Tuesday morning is tough. Don't argue. The policeman says, stop, stop. He's got a gun. There's going to be power and control issues Monday night and on through Tuesday. But let's go back to Friday. Look at that. Go back to Thursday. If you're watching the Thursday night show, heck, there's a nice trine to Venus. And Venus is stopping in the sky on the 15th. There's lots of love around and sex, sweets. Yeah, and Venus is sextile Mars. Young lovers are out. It's sexy. It's romantic. So this station of Venus, you know, is important. Unfortunately, she's stopping at 27 Pisces, squaring Saturn at 27, 28 Sag. So Venus is in a little trouble. Nevertheless, Thursday night, she's feeling good. Take care of Venus, everybody. You know, she tends not to follow the rules right now. Moon's in Scorpio. Moon goes into Sagittarius late, about 9 o'clock or so Thursday night. And once it's in Sag, it gets increasingly confusing through till Friday night. The moon squares Neptune, and everybody drank too much, and there's fog, and it's confusing, and we got lost, and something got stolen. Are they really lying about that? Where's Trump? He's on that new moon at 7 Aries. He won't stop lying till he gets to the next new moon. Anyway, don't get on that. Saturday morning, here's a nice sextile to Jupiter. There's wise people around. There's natural knowing. It's nice. And there's a trine to Uranus and the sun. It's happening Saturday morning. So the moon is setting off in Lak'ech. Telepathy is real. Get 5,000 people together. You know, you get the nuclear number. Stop the aircraft carriers. Stop the World War with 5,000 people. Those German guys. And those Woodstock heroes on the Hornet. Yeah. Anyway, hooray for Saturday. Moon's in Sagittarius, trining the sun and Uranus. You're not stuck with a king called Trump, you know. No. All you got to do is organize. He'll scare him real heavy. It might scare him right out of there after the eclipse in August. Sunday morning, here's a Venus problem. And everybody will be lazy and there won't be any sweets. And you're just stuck with it. And you want all those sweets, but the refrigerator is empty. Yeah, and then the moon hits Saturn. That's probably breakfast, between breakfast and lunch. And it feels cold and old and scary. Uh-oh, Saturday. Things got frozen? You know, in the middle of April? No, they just got scary. By Sunday night, Mercury there is in a nice sextile. You can get out and talk and walk and move around. Feels a lot better. It's a trine to Mercury. Excuse me. And you know, so go for a walk Sunday night. The old new moon period here is Monday, so Monday morning there's a little over emotion, you can't help it. But Monday night here's Neptune, oh boy, the sextile to Neptune. The colors, the art, the music, the oil, the pharmaceuticals. Monsanto, hooray, Neptune stuff. Oh boy, it's all sparkly on the outside, just like the ocean. Then you look underneath and shit, the coral is dying. Why? Because of these people. Uh-oh. Well, you'll feel okay about it Monday night. And then late Monday night, early Tuesday morning, you're going to hit this T-square, we call it. Starts by the lawyers aren't doing anything. The rich people are just getting richer. Around midnight Monday. Tuesday morning, you're raging. Here's a conjunction to Pluto. Get out of my territory. Get the cops. Get the guns. Violence. This is not good. This is a lousy time. You got to be really careful Tuesday morning. There'll be road rage all over the joint. Tends to try to settle out with a little Venus help Tuesday night after dinner. But by and large, this is a hectic, wired, violent day that you're not going to get anything done. And that continues right through Wednesday morning with a square to the Sun and Mercury. There's a full moon point here, too, that set off this T-square, you might remember. So this whole T-square is highly energized, very energized. The cops coming in. They say they're going to clean up the garbage, and they take all the homeless people's belongings. That wasn't garbage. That was a guy's bed and his shirts and his jacket. Well, confiscation. We confiscated it. The politician said it was okay. The lawyer said it was okay, Jupiter. So they acted, and you're not going to like what they did, guaranteed. Wednesday tends to settle down a little bit till you get to Thursday, the 20th. And then in the middle of the day, here's a trine to Jupiter, some open honesty, some optimism. Enough people understand this and catch. Enough people get together and agree and go out and march now and then, and all this government crap will go away. They have no power, really. You have the power. You can feel that Thursday night. Here's a sextile to Uranus and to Saturn early Friday morning. So Thursday night, there's my show again. I better have a good one. Ha 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 ha. And Friday morning, good sense. Not until after lunch does the moon go by the south node. And Mars is involved. There's anger, and we need a little help. And we're still getting the job done, though. Here's a sextile to the Sun, before dinner Friday on the 21st. Not too bad. How about the 22nd? I'm very interested in this. Whoops. Here in the middle of the day, the moon goes by Neptune. There's going to be color and art and music. And, this is more like a church meeting than it is a labor strike. Yes, Neptune is a church meeting. A rock concert. I love them. Uranus is a union meeting or an internet group session or a march for freedom or something innovative of the mind. So this is all innovative of the heart. You watch what happens on Saturday. There's going to be people out saying, well, what are you going to let these guys trash the earth in the next 20 generations and all the animals will be gone so they can put money in their pockets? Well, that's what's about. That's what these privileged classes are doing, And see, I'm pretty angry about it all. Look out, Frost, calm down. Here's a sextile to Pluto. Remember, we got the power. All it takes is, 3, 4, 5,000 people minimum, on the same wavelength. And it stops the war. Stop the First World War, stop the Vietnam. I don't know how many other wars that stops. Sunday, you're still feeling pretty good. You get to the middle of the day, and here's a square to Saturn. And somebody made some laws and regulations and rules. I ain't going to pay no attention. Sorry, you're going to go your way. And here's Sunday afternoon. Here's a nice sextile to Mars. You can get some work done if you don't get stuck in the middle of the day from Saturn, rules and regulations. Uranus doesn't like rules and regulations. It prefers, things of common sense. Yeah, common sense, it's real.